I got a raid already. Thank you for thinking of me. That's so nice of you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You were streaming just chatting. What were you having a fireside chat about? It's good to see you. The Real Burn Panic 198. Nice. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Alan Lehman, I hope you're doing well as well. I'll let the announcement thing get cooled off and I'll get you shouted out as well. Okay. That's nice. Well, especially if you're a golf fan, you are more than welcome to stick around. But I hope you're doing well. Welcome one and all to TV Land. I'm TV Antenna. I hope y'all have had a great Friday. I know this is about 2 hours early, but I have to get up early, so I decided I'm going to start the stream early. But tonight's the night. I've been advertising for, I can't even tell you how long. Noshbosh, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But it's always good to see you. Thanks for the raid. If you have to raid and run, you be sure to do so. I guess given how much of a following this really has, I guess you can consider this a random game too. It's a great game. It just didn't sell well. This game came out in 1999 in conjunction with Activision and, of course, the name of Jack Nicklaus. But we're playing Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge. We are going to be specifically playing at Muirfield Village. As a lot of you know, this is the Memorial Tournament this week, this weekend. And what makes it special is that this is the 50th Memorial Tournament, and what makes it even more special, more beautiful, and more wholesome is that Jack's lovely wife, Barbara Nicklaus, is being honored in this year's Memorial Tournament. They honor somebody every year, and last year, after chatting with his son and the captain's board, Jack decided that Barbara Nicklaus, his wife of almost 65 years, would be the honoree this year for her philanthropy work with children and with spouses of golfers, things like that. So you're more than welcome to stick around. Whenever I get a sizable raid on a golf game, I call it filling a bleacher. Because, you know, on these golf tournaments, they have these bleachers set up around some of these holes. So in my mind, I'm thinking, you're filling the bleachers. Because, you know, they have it set up around some of those holes. That is so sweet. Jack Nicklaus in general has always thought a lot of Barbara. You can hear it on the interviews and everything. It's wonderful. I remember watching on YouTube his Presidential Medal of Honor deal, and he considered his greatest accomplishment and his greatest feat marrying his wife, Barbara. So I thought that was so beautiful. So it just goes to show you, love really is a wonderful thing. So anyway, let's get to the game right now. But yeah, this game came out in 1999. Fantastic game. You get to see some of the games that some of the golf courses that Jack has built. You know, as of this year, he has composed over 400 courses via his golf designing company, Nicklaus Designs, and there are more coming. So he's built a very strong support system in the form of his course designing. So you get to get a computerized version of some of his work. That's funny. Reminds me of a TV show I watched where he was talking about the time that it was an episode of a TV show. He was talking about how his wife gave birth to his son, and he talked about, and then he said, "Oh, it was so beautiful. It was so lovely. It was such a glorious thing. Then she brought out my son." Oh, me. But anyway, this golf course is featured in Dublin, Ohio, which actually happens to be Jack's home state. Jack is a Buckeye, so that's the Ohio State mascot, if you will, the Buckeyes. He actually didn't go to college there. He went to college at another state, and college was where he met Barbara. At first, he thought it didn't work out, but when his parents actually liked her and thought she was a really nice person and a beautiful soul, Jack decided to give it another go, and they ended up tying the knot. But it's a very challenging golf course. But that's why we're going to do a little bit of last minute derusting before we get this tournament underway. But you have to admit, for 1999, these graphics are impressive. Along with the golf career and His course designing career, Jack has done other things like these video games. His first one came out in the late 80s. Jack's Greatest 18 Holes, Major Championship Golf. I actually found out there were videos on why he selected the holes that he selected, which was a very interesting presentation. I actually liked it. It was very well detailed and very well thought out and very well composed. So there were instructional videos, instructional books on how he played the game of golf, some of the things he's learned over the years playing the sport. Jack has his own merch. I've seen some of it. It's really good, but it's really god awful expensive. Which is something I hate, but because the merch is actually really good. It's just that it's just so expensive. So, isn't there something I forgot to do? Yeah. Here's the second hole. It's actually downhill. And of course, I mishit it. Which is why we de-rust at the last minute. Yikes. Okay. And the unfortunate thing about these shots is that you have to hit them very low. And the reason why you have to hit them very low is so the trees don't snag them. And it goes over the green. Easy fix. Now, in times past, I would do the risky thing, but this time I'm not going to. It's about 2:38. I'm going to pick a 5-iron for my tee shot. I mishitted it a bit, but since this is an iron, it won't be as bad as using a fairway wood. See? Still down the middle. No harm, no foul. And this would be like during the week heading up to the tournament. They'll come on the course and practice. All right. That thing pulled that. All right, let me run to the bathroom real quick. All right, here we go. Tee shot on the par 3. By the way, the commentators are hilarious at times. Somebody send a guide after him, would you? It's funny. And there you go. Usually I just do enough to carry the dog leg. Because there are a lot of trees there. Now on the Super Nintendo version, it didn't have a lot of trees there. I think it might have been a graphical issue. If they loaded too many trees, it would probably overwhelm the system. So that might have been the case. So we have a 2-iron to the hole. All right. Got an eagle putt. Evil. And in the cup. In real tournament play, I will probably play this safe. Of course, if I mishit it, it won't make too much of a difference. Oh, me. Ooh, at least I end up on the fairway. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, the reason why I like 6 is because you can play as Jack. Even though it's his 50-some-year-old self. Well, the game was released in 99, so he would be 59. I have him play like he's in his 20s and 30s. Because, when he was in his 20s, he could hit a drive like 340 yards. And for the 1960s, that is impressive. See how hitting an iron off the tee will go. And it would go pretty well. Now, if you have a console, Jack Nicklaus does have some console games. There's a game he has for the Nintendo Entertainment System. There's a game he has for Super Nintendo. There's a game he has for the Genesis. And there's a game he has for the Game Boy. Then, of course, there's the MS-DOS. There's the Mac. And then there's the Windows. And that is a really good shot. Wow. Did you see that? That's some good shooting right there. Good shooting, Tex. And there you go, a tap-in eagle. Let me go with a pitching wedge for this one. I may actually do the risky thing. Because unless something really drastic happens here, I'll be able to break 30. And something drastic might be happening right now. Yep. I think it bounced on the green, did it? Yeah. It's still fairly makeable. We can settle for a 2-putt par. And I hole it. I mean, you can hear them already. Don't get greedy. Putt a 2-putt. And I ended up being out in 27. Cause he's Jack. I mean, what else can I say? That reminds me, did I give Alan Zleeman a shout out? There we go. Pixel art needs to get its act together, though. Because I still can't get it to play Twitch clips again. I'm trying something out there. It don't seem to be working. But you know, that's technology for you. Whoa, that's a good one. See how well this goes. I still have a highlight where I still have a highlight where I shot a back 925 at Muirfield Village on this game. I'm talking like they're still here. Are they still here? No, they're not here. I will definitely drop them a follow. Oh, they're one of my recent followers. Okay. That might have been from my quads.ggs benefits. That might have been what's it. You know what? I'll let them know about next week's schedule at the end of the stream. That's what I'll do. Okay? Let's see how well this goes. Having to hit around trees, and I mishit it very badly. And I'm at the beach. Blast this ball just short of the pin. Cool thing about practice is you can start anywhere, any place. But I'm trying to mostly do an 18-hole de-rust. I mean, I could practice shots off bunkers and over water and things like that if I wanted to. I'm going to try a very risky shot. Medium trajectory, slice. And that worked way too well. And that is some very stellar short game. And account for the break. It will run a bit. And there you go. Oh, whoa. Looks like we're going to have to do one of our... The side hill lie is going to make it a lot more challenging. All I really need is to hit it over that creek. And there we go. And, wow. Once again, stellar short game. All right. Needless to say, 3 is a good score here. And there we go. This might be a bit too much break to account for. But at least we're close. See, I didn't get greedy. I putted a 2-putt. Hey, Nosh. the way I'm playing, it looks like for the most part I'm ready. Wait a minute. You weren't able to get your account back? I'm so sorry. That's really sad. It's very disheartening when you don't get a decent chunk of your work back. It's very disheartening. Let's get some hugs in the chat for this person. There we go. And another hold putt. Let's go. Yeah, 17 under par in 18 holes is really good. That is horrible. Wow. Alright, let's get this tournament thing going. Number of rounds, 1 player. Cut round 2, number of players after cut 16. But since we're this close to an ad break, I'll run to the bathroom real quick. Already started. Here we go. So we'll be doing 4 rounds. We'll have a cut after 2. We'll make it a best of 16 after 2. So this will be an open tournament. Just a point opponents based on course rating. Red tees. Let's do it.
Now on the first tee, Jack Nicklaus.
And there you go.
Jack is in full bloom with his swing.
All right. First.
That was always one of the areas that Jack Nicklaus
was a little laxed in his short game because he never missed any greens, never had to practice it.
Later on, he had to. Don't worry, Jack Grout primed him for it just in case.
An uphill putt for Nicklaus. Jack's come up short on that putt.
Ooh.
Just a tap in. Jack makes his par. Total score is unchanged with that hole. This medium-length par 4 sets up nicely from the tee box.
All right. Let me get out of Looney Tunes World of Mayhem so I can concentrate. That was weird. Sorry about that. My fan was being weird. In fact, it's still kind of being weird. May have to turn it off, even though I need it. 10 different kinds of bad.
That is a tough break.
Hang on a sec. Yeah, and that thing is continuing to make noise. I wish he didn't give me this fan. I wish he gave me the other one, but it's okay. We'll work with what we got. It's okay. It's not like I'm playing an extensive game that uses a lot of RAM. Here we go.
Jack has been a wizard from these lies all of his career, hence his great U.S. Open record.
Yep.
Swing is right on today. That's a good shot from there.
Wow. That is so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I know that has to be. I know that has to be frustrating, because that's like years of life's work right there.
Jack's got to tickle this downhill putt.
The Golden Bear gets the birdie. Now under par. You've got to keep it in the fairway to make birdie on this short par 4.
Let's see. Let's do a 5-iron like we did at practice.
Jack's always been nasty long, but he nuked that one.
Jack from 110. That's within 1 putt range. Jack for the bird. An easy putt for par.
A par won't wound the bear here.
On to the next hole. Played right, this par 3 could be a birdie opportunity.
Thanks for the heart, Alan. Good to see you.
That's the shot.
Oh, yeah.
Nicklaus for a birdie.
Ugh.
Routine 2-putt par. Par for Nicklaus.
Yep.
Overall score remains the same after finishing this hole. A short par 5 like this really tempts you to reach the green in 2.
I mean, we're addled with temptation right here.
That ball is sitting in the primary cut of rough.
Hit around this tree. What?
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Much love to you too, Alan. Yeah, it's so disheartening and so discouraging when your life's work is gone. I mean, you worked hard for it. I mean, you put a lot of hours and days into it, and it's gone, so
Nicklaus with a chance at eagle.
I totally feel you there.
An eagle for Jack Nicklaus. Now at -3.
This par 4 really sets up well.
Let's see. I think we had a 3-iron last time. Let's see how well a 2 gets us. It won't get us anywhere if we miss hit. This is hole number 6, by the way.
That ball right in the solid jar.
In the solid jar.
Nicklaus's ball ends up in the rough.
See how well this goes.
That shot was executed perfectly.
Nicklaus putting for the birdie.
For the bird.
That's a birdie for the Golden Bear.
All right.
Moves to 4 under. 2 great shots on this par 5, and you'll have a shot at eagle.
That stuff's so deep, I lost my caddy in it last week.
Nicklaus needs to get up and down here.
Huh? It's breaking tremendously for a 4-footer. Wow.
An easy putt here for Nicklaus.
I guess they were groaning because he almost missed it.
Now at -5. On a windy day, this par 3 is tough.
It's just a light breeze.
Beautiful timing.
Oh?
Jack
Yikes.
Nicklaus, fully aware now and on fire.
That sounds like him.
This for a birdie.
Okay.
Jack just thinks so well around the golf course. He just doesn't make any mental mistakes.
There you go.
Moves to -6. Every great course should have at least one short par 4.
Taking the risk this time.
A slick downhill putt for Nicklaus.
At least 2 putts will break 30. And
Jack is on the attack with that eagle. Excellent round through 9 holes. The course is soft and receptive to all kinds of shots today. That ball found the light rough. This shot isn't too bad. Still got a good chance to find the green.
I don't know what will have a greater influence.
Dead on line for Nicklaus.
Well, it won't matter. Look at that.
Jack right over the top of the flagstick with that shot. What do you think, Gary?
For a birdie.
Nicklaus with the birdie. Now at -9. This is a reachable par 5.
That might not be. Yeah. This is not going to be good.
Jack can still get up and down from there.
And he did.
To birdie the hole.
Nicklaus with a birdie.
Moves to -10. I personally love short par 3s.
Who doesn't? Yeah. Yeah, the heat on the...
That's pure nectar.
Yeah, let's turn the fan back on.
Jack's got a downhill tester here.
I don't know what to do about this fan.
Now an 11 under. A short par 4 that can be a real challenge if not played intelligently.
I know. Even though I got a raid, nobody claimed first. How did the rest of your husband's stream went? Oh, nice. One of our resident mental health advocates is in the house. Too Cute to Be Sus TV. You're more than welcome. So if you need a good mental health advocate at your side, Too Cute to Be Sus is your person.
Ooh, that's nestled down there in the spaghetti. Jack has always been underrated for his play around the greens.
He sure has. The stories he could tell. There you go.
This should be an easy birdie. Moves to 12 under. Put your tee shot in the
That's
right place
awesome
on
that
this
he's
short
still
par 4,
streaming.
and you'll give
I guess
yourself
he's having
a
a
good
lot of
birdie
fun.
chance.
Hopefully my mic isn't picking too much of this noise. Okay. I was referring to my fan. My fan likes to make a, my fan
Jack can pick
makes
up 2
noise.
strokes with an eagle here.
Is your favorite game really? It is. In terms of Jackbox, it sure is. I even have a redeem for it, but nobody has ever done it yet. They haven't been in my streams long enough. But I'm content with a 2-putt birdie. Let's do it. Yep, perfect.
Sink this one for an easy 2-putt birdie.
There you go.
Now at minus 13. How about it, Gary?
Boy, this is an inviting par 5.
Yeah, but I was referring to my fan. my fan's been making noises, which partly I understand why, because my laptop is sitting on it. And, you know, the gravity is making the outer
Nicklaus
fan
can still hit
fence
the ball
kind
a
of
ton.
touch the motor, and it's kind of affecting it a bit. But I'm having to use a house fan to keep my laptop cool, because that's how hot my laptop gets. I have to have a
I
house
think he's
fan
going to
on
go
at
for
full
it in two.
blast to keep my laptop cool.
Nicklaus taking dead aim.
And there you have it.
The whole golf course knows exactly what's going on. Jack is making another charge.
Jack Nicklaus for eagle.
There you go.
A short par 3 with some interesting challenges. Tap this in for your par.
Boy, does this par 4 look great from the tee.
Sure does. Very scenic.
From the short grass.
And boy, it is right in the middle of the green. A wonderful golf shot right there.
All right, we just finished round 1. we ended up shooting a 55. And we are out in front by 11 shots. So there you go. So round 1 is in the books. This fan is making a lot of noise. Hope my dad brings in that other fan tomorrow. Let me go to the bathroom real quick and then we'll start another round. All right, who's ready for round 2? Yeah, I'll try and fix the fan situation over the weekend. Oh, wow. I had to do something.
Good distance, should be a 2-putt par. Let's go to Gary McCord.
This is a tester.
No kidding.
No problem for Jack.
This par 4 should be fun.
You can tell the announcers have high hopes for Jack.
Ouch! Tattooed that orb into a submission.
Gary?
For the bird.
That shot puts you in the red numbers.
I love this game so much.
Jack's hit that one right at the pin.
Jack was splendid with that shot.
This tester of a putt to save par.
This is a challenging short hole.
Textbook swing on that shot.
No kidding.
Jack Nicklaus tearing it up.
There we go.
Moves to -2. This hole is reachable in 2. You're buried in the thick stuff.
Let's see. Let's try 3-iron.
Still a ways to go for par.
Maybe if Sudai is still streaming at the end of this tournament, we'll raid into him. Either that or Barbie. So, there you go.
To save a two-putt and make birdie on the hole.
Nope. Gonna hit it. No.
From there, you may have a difficult shot.
Oh, snap.
You just don't like leaving yourself putts of this length.
Nobody does.
Let's hope that the stellar play continues on the second 9. The course is lush today. The ball won't roll as much. It's a definite advantage for high ball hitters.
I think I was able to do this last night. Don't know if I'll be able to tonight. Nope. At least I was able to carry that tree.
Not where you want to go with that shot.
Jack has found the rough.
That's a pretty good shot from there.
I would turn this fan back on, but that noise was going to give everybody a headache, myself included. Wonder if something I can do to keep this fence from touching the motor. I'll have to figure that out over the weekend.
You may never find your ball in that stuff.
Yeah, guess I'm not going to have much of a choice. Guess I'm going to have to learn to grit my teeth and bear it, I guess. almost comical that the audience groans when I hole a putt from 3 feet.
Nicklaus taking dead aim at the hole with that shot. Now at -7.
And there's Jack. Jack.
Jack really pounded that drive.
Oh, yeah.
Moves to 8 under par.
I'm running across the cart path.
He's in the rough again. That's called seizure salad.
There you go. Yeah, that brake is going to pull that thing.
You can get home in 2 from there. That's a fine effort right there.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet nectar of a good one.
Real question is he going to
Oh,
hold such a...
Jack's left himself with some work to do on the next putt. This is no guarantee for a two-putt par.
Hmm.
Bogey for Jack.
Thanks for the heart. Yeah, second one of the day. I think that might have been my first 3-putt of the tournament. Could be wrong, though. D. That's Jack. He looks good. He's fired up. His feet are in the sand.
Four is a good score on this hole.
A good score on almost every hole of this tournament.
This shot from the fairway. Solid stroke right there. Jack just hit that ball stiff.
And there you go. And cut was 2 under par. Interesting. And in spite of that 3-putt bogey, I ended up breaking 30 on the back nine. 61. And of course, with the leaderboard, Jack is up by 19 shots. Wow. All right, round 3.
That is long.
Long.
Jack's got a chance with an uphill putt.
Mm.
Connect with your drive and you'll have a short to mid-iron to the green. Total score moves to under par after that hole.
Go with a 6-iron this time.
Not a lot of people have been able to put it there. That's a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Nicklaus for his par.
Jack. I think we're going to go with a 9-iron this time. Go with a 2-iron this time.
From about 85 yards.
Just a beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm. And there you go.
Man, clicking like a car counter on an LA freeway.
Hey, yo.
Jack Nicklaus tearing this golf course apart.
And there you go. Jack. Jack. Jack.
That'll show
Wow.
him how to do it.
Wow. There you go.
Under par for the first 9 is a fine round
Wow.
so far.
27.
Don't expect much roll on the fairways and greens today because of the soft conditions. Jack from about 90 yards.
That swing ought to be hung in the Louvre.
Huh? Huh? Let's go. That second shot was hit within 5 inches. Let's go. I think I'm going to take a risk. And that risk was not played out right. Eek.
It's pretty rough in there.
Sure is. Whoa. Trying to get that thing back in play. How's that going to work? Let's see. Okay. See if I can get it out onto that fairway and then maybe hit it over those trees.
Jack from about 120 yards.
Well, look at us. We got a clear shot. This just might work.
Perfect all the way around. Firing on all cylinders today.
See, there you go.
With that last putt, he's got some work left for par.
And of course, now Brent Zone is becoming an option.
Very masterful shot.
That looked like it was shot out of a cannon.
Oh, snap. Oh. They keep groaning over these things.
That's so deep in the rough, they're going to find Hoffa before you find your ball.
As it's downhill, it might run more. We'll see. All right. At least we got a tap in.
Looks like going for the green in 2 is a possibility here.
Oh. Wow. Less than 2 feet for an eagle.
This for an eagle.
All right, let's see how well this goes. And whoa. Another one. Has this become target practice now? Muirfield Village giveth, and Jack Nicklaus taketh away. Blessed be the name of Jack. That didn't go so well. That's going to hit some trees. Yep. It's going to hit the cart path too. Yep.
That ball's in the jungle. Looks like too much club on that shot. Jack's in the bunker on that shot. Get out the sun.
Yeah, we tried a little too hard, didn't we?
The ball should land softly from this lie in the bunker.
And there you go.
Nicklaus for par.
I'm glad the announcers are waking up. And there you go. It's a brand new day.
Sometimes it makes sense to take dead aim at the flag, and sometimes it pays to play safe. Nice, smooth swing there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Another tap in for Jack. Let's go. And that's round 3, y'all. All right, let's look at the leaderboard. And Jack is destroying the competition, leading by 36 shots. How did that happen? All right, one more round, y'all. And there you go. Look at that. That is how you play a miracle shot. Well, look in your heart and let love keep us together. Look in your heart and let love keep us together.
Absolutely nuked it. That is a beautiful tee shot right there.
I think I'm going to start taking risks. Make the fourth round kind of fun. Whoops. That's not going to be good. It's probably going to be in the drink. Yep.
Nicklaus put that one in the water. Just try to get this one on the dance floor. Excellent scramble from a tough spot.
Yeah.
Jack for par.
Unbelievable feel for the distance on that one. That is not the place to be.
Nope. There we go. Now that's what we call recovering from a scramble.
What do you see, Gary?
From about 75 yards.
Nice.
Uphill putt for the Bear. That was a great swing.
Sure was. Tee shots here have been stellar. Like that one. There you go. You know what? Just for craps and giggles. Let's do it. And it worked out pretty well. Let's do it.
Under par for the day so far.
Players will need to throw the ball right at the pins today. It could be target practice.
That might not clear the tree. Nope.
Going to have to take a good look to see if you've got a shot from there.
We still might.
Plan on adding at least a full club because of this uphill lie in the rough.
Oh, look out.
Nicklaus in the bunker.
This sand will take quite a bit off your shot. Be sure to allow for it.
perfect shot.
Wow.
Incredible!
Yeah. And you thought I didn't have a plan, didn't you? 8 holes to go, y'all. And of course, I mishit it. TV, you gotta get your act together, buddy. Oh, snap.
Somebody send a guide after him, would you?
The rough and the side hill lie will have a big effect on this shot.
Even 2 clubs up didn't do it much good.
This short putt for bogey.
The bear is hurting with that bogey.
Yep.
Perfect form on that swing.
Whoa. He's redeeming himself big time here. Look at this. Hmm.
Oh, he's a stranger in a strange land over there.
Yep.
I think the shot was misclubbed.
Hmm. Alright. We got a par out of that. We can at least rejoice in that sense. 4 is a good score, he said. Apparently, we've lost our momentum.
You may need to consider a safety shot from there.
Yeah. That's Jack. Oh no. And we bumped and ran it in for par. I think we lost some of our momentum, because we were charging up till this point.
Gary, take it away.
I imagine he is probably going to try to go for this green in 2.
An eagle for the Jack. We may not break 30, but at least we got a decent highlight.
This short one for a 2-putt par.
I knew it would steer it real good. Two more holes to go. Maybe I aimed it too far right. I don't know.
Nicklaus's shot has found the bunker. Take care with this bunker shot. You'll have to swing harder with this soft sand.
Got a little bit of it back. We'll see.
We haven't seen hardly anybody put it there today. That's a great shot.
And there you go. All right, the tournament is over. Yeah, we came back swinging in the last couple of holes. Shot it back 932 for a 60. And we won the tournament, y'all. 43 shot win over Kelly Eastwood. 231. 57 under par in 72 holes. One person finished even, but everybody finished in red numbers. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that was our very own memorial tournament here at TV Land, here at Muirfield Village, Dublin, Ohio. So there you go.
This is Jack Nicklaus saying goodbye and thank you for playing Golden Bear Challenge.
Well, there you go, y'all. That was Jack Nicklaus 6 Golden Bear Challenge live at Muirfield Village. Okay. Sudai is still streaming. Red Zone is streaming. Doesn't look like Barbie's still streaming. Maybe she wasn't planning on a long one tonight. I tell you what. Let's raid into Sudai. We always get to raid into Brent. We haven't raided into Sudai in a long time. But before we do, I will let you know, even though I have therapy Tuesday, I will still stream Monday night. It might be earlier than 11, but we'll see. We won't do any of that versus mess unless we get a raid. But we'll definitely do some Dr. Mario Monday night. Tuesday night we'll play a little Tetris. That will probably be a very short stream, maybe about 2 hours. Wednesday night we'll play Chips Challenge. Thursday night, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And Friday night we'll return to Golden Bear Challenge. I might make it a permanent resolve to stream Jack Nicklaus at least once a week. And if occasions warrant, we'll stream it more than once a week, because I think a lot of people are enjoying this game as much as I am. So I'm always happy to bring that kind of entertainment to you and have you enjoy the gift that God gave to Jack. So let's bring the love to Sudai Delphi. Sudai is streaming Galantro. A little bit of a chill game. He's been recovering from some illness and some personal stuff, so I'm sure whatever hugs and support you give him, I'm sure he would very much appreciate it. But we're going to be sending the love to Sudai. He's a very happily married man. Happily married to Sapphire Dragon 7, who actually encouraged Sudai to get to streaming. Sudai does mostly Mario related speed runs. He might get back to it in the future. We'll see. But I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Know you are loved, valued, and appreciated. Remember, Jesus loves you. We here at TV Land do as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week when we do a whole week of streams. I might be streaming consecutive nights. We'll see. But anyway, let's give Sudai the same love, care, and appreciation there that you've done here. And I'll be sure to see you guys Monday night. So take care. God bless you. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you.